What up, family? Ghetto News Report, Maryland Dash 20, Maryland Lead. Today is Tricky Tuesday in my city, Chicago. February sweet 16. The year is 2021, so they say. Woo! Where my real ML-MACK? I need my real ML-MACK. I need my real believers. I need my day ones, my originals, my haters. I need them all. All right, this is it right here, right? Now, I was going over my so-called niece, Dionne Nelson, my younger niece. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, out of 4. One of them supposed to have died. She was a real native of America. I could tell by her, skin tone. You could tell your people, right? You understand what I'm saying? Now, they said she died. She was the oldest. In the Bible, they talk about, the first dying or whatever and stuff. You know why? Because the first know everything, right? So out of all my nieces, my oldest niece, Yvonne Nelson, supposed to have died. Now, I ain't know my family for real, and they may have very well not been my family, but I can tell that Rudy, a.k.a., that's her nickname, but her real name, Yvonne Nelson or whatever, they said she died because of gang violence, and she was on Channel 7 News back in the day or whatever and stuff. And other nieces, my 3 nieces or whatever, did a little, what would you call, how would you say it? They trying to keep her memory alive through advocating against, gang violence or whatever and stuff. Look, long story short, I'm the originator of rap, okay? Real talk, just honest to God's truth. Ever since the age of 8 in 1975. At the age of 6, I was in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper in 1973 because I was a child abuse victim. Now, stuff goes way back. And people that was involved in me being abused and taking advantage of my, rap legacy, 9 times out of 10 are always the ones closest to you, right? Real fucking talk. It's always the ones closest to you. I mean, who gonna know better than the ones closest to you, right? You understand what I'm saying? So, I didn't never wanted to go to live with my so-called older sister, Linda Nelson, because I used to always tell my caseworker, whoever she was at the time, that she only wanted me for the money or whatever, because she was always trying to get me or whatever, always trying to, get me to live with her, and I'll be like, no. But then I was like, when I got to be about 17 years old, you understand what I'm saying? I was like, I gotta do this and stuff, right? You understand what I'm saying? And I only stayed long enough to figure out that I was right, that she's a gold digger, or she was, because they said allegedly she supposed to have died, according to my youngest niece Facebook timeline or whatever and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Dionne Nelson, the youngest. You understand what I'm saying? And who knows for sure that I read my child abuse rap to her before I gave it to Oprah Winfrey in 1984 at the age of 17. And to confirm that, I flipped the Bible, because, I be puzzled about stuff, and I be wanting to know what's going on, right? I flipped this Bible, that I got from the Uptown People's Church in my city, Chicago, on, this is a whole lot. It's cunning, baffling, and powerful. You understand what I'm saying? On Sheridan. You understand what I'm saying? Up north. And before they kick me out of that, why? Because the game is played on me, all right? So I flipped this Bible to Acts chapter 17. So that was confirmation, that I gave Oprah Winfrey my child abuse rap at the age of 17, and that my youngest niece, Dionne Nelson, knows I was 17 at the time. Why? Because she's a mathematician, for real. She helped me with my division when nobody else would, as far as teachers and stuff, when I was trying to go to school and learn math and take my GED and all that. So she knows I'm not lying, but because, the devil got her like the rest of these so-called people in my world, you understand what I'm saying? Most of them, she's not talking. But all I really want from you, Dionne, is you to tell the truth and give me my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song, and my 5 audio CDs before this month is over with. If not, this being Black History Month, if not, hey, it's out of my hands. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So I flipped the Bible to Acts chapter 17. That was confirmation that I did, write my child abuse rap at the age of 17 and read it to my youngest niece, Dionne Nelson. And it gets better. Look, so now I got a list of things that are familiar with this chapter, Acts chapter 17, because it's really on it's Acts chapter 17 and 18. I flipped it to Acts 18. You understand what I'm saying? But at the top, as you can see, it's got 17 and 18. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not cheating because it's still part of 17 on chapter Acts chapter 18, but on page 1112. And you know what the killing part is? I looked at the number, then I looked at what time it was, and I screenshot 1112. That's what time it was. For real, I can't make it up. And on the next page is 1113. Mario Darrell Evans' birthday, which is November 11th. The date 13th. You understand what I'm saying? My so-called stepson and, my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. Tapped me on the shoulder at the age of 17 or 18. And I was with my other niece, Juanita Nelson, at the time. You understand what I'm saying? On the King Drive bus back in the day. And she was, much older than me. Donna Marie Evans, the Italian stallion, the mother of, Mario Darrell Evans. Okay? All this shit is weird, but these are a lot of similarities now. Now, on Acts chapter 17, right off the back, it's got when Paul and his companions. See, there's a young guy about 20, I think he said he's 29 or something like that. His name is Paul. It said, chapter 17, Acts chapter 17, when Paul and his companions had passed through Amphipolis and Apollonia. Let's stop right there. Apollonia was Prince Roger Nelson. Get the picture? Dionne Nelson, Leon Nelson. My fault. Linda Nelson, my older sister. Yeah. Now, Prince Roger Nelson, his girlfriend in the Purple Rain movie name was what? Apollonia. Prince got an Oscar for what? His movie, Purple Rain. Oprah Winfrey did not get an Oscar for the color purple. Why? Because it's pertaining to me, and they do not like girls. For real, for real. They don't like girls, but they like guys. But they said Prince died also. But did he die for real? That's the question. Not only that, he was a Jehovah's Witness. Okay, check this out. Willie Nelson is a singer, old white guy. His birthday is allegedly on April the 29th. My ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, the Jehovah's Witness and the Blue Cross Blue Shields Insurance Agency person, birthday was what? On April 29th. So in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, they said look for the similarities and not the differences. Now, it goes on in Acts chapter 17. It's got, got them talking about Paul, trying to convince people that, he know about the Messiah and, trying to, how it is. It's not what you know, it's who you know, or it's not what you, how can I say? It's not what you know that can kill you, it's what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, then what? So they figure I just didn't know, or I never figured it out. That, the game is being played around me to get my money, property, and prestige. But, nigga, the most I've had at one time is about $25,000, okay? Think about it. I'm 53 years old. Okay, I'm the originator of rap. Don't you think I should be a zillionaire by now? And I'm your ghetto news reporter and a whole bunch of other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just being modest, quiet as kept. Now, so, Paul was trying to convince them or whatever in Acts chapter 17, that he is who he is, which he ain't nothing but a fraud because, even God blinded him. You understand what I'm saying? On the road, according to the Bible, whatever. Now, they know I'm not a big Bible book thumper, but they are. Now, it talk about Caesar up in here. And in part of the Bible, they said, as far as paying taxes, you know what I'm saying? Give Caesar what is Caesar's, right? You understand what I'm saying? Give me what's mine, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Give me my fucking book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. Because you niggas, goddamn well, y'all lost and shit. For real. Let's keep going. It says, there's a lot of troublemakers in Acts chapter 17. You understand what I'm saying? And everywhere I go, trouble follows me. Let's keep going. You understand what I'm saying? They worship idols. The city was full of idols. All this was happening in my city, Chicago. It talk about the poets in Acts chapter 17. I'm a writer, so of course I'm a poet. It talk about proof and ignorance and things of that nature. Yep. It also talk about Dionne. Whoever this person name is, now my niece, who I read my child abuse rap to, her name is Dionne Nelson, and she spells it Dionne. But Acts chapter 17, it's this person that's spelled their name Dion, and then you got YSIUS. However you pronounce that name, but the point I'm trying to make, the first four letters is spelled Dionne, Dion. And I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 on what? Devon and Clark. Now, all you got to do when it comes to Devon, DEVON, Dionne. You understand what I'm saying? See, these are the games that they play. And if you're not, mentally up on things and stuff, you understand, you'll get caught the fuck up and shit. Now, chapter 18, Acts chapter 18, it goes on talking about Priscilla. Now, Priscilla Presley was married to who? Elvis Presley. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where that king stuff, they using the Bible and the word to kill, off real motherfuckers and stuff. And it talk about in Acts chapter 18, verse 18, it says, before he sailed, they talking about Paul, he had his hair cut off. Now, I've been telling Paul to cut his hair for the longest and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And he said because it's cold outside, he used it or whatever and stuff, keep his head warm or whatever. So he know I ain't lying. Long story short, I want my book. I can't make this up. And if you keep coming after me, I'm not responsible for whatever happens. And this is going out to my youngest niece because I told you when I read it and she laughed. And Tupac said, bitch recognized game and started laughing. Now I know why. You understand what I'm saying? Because they beat me, stomped me, burned me, everything. I asked myself over and over again, how could this be a family? And to the age of 6, I felt like a brick. No love, no hugs, just a swift kick. And I read that to you at the age of 17, Dionne. Do not fucking play with me, all right? Step your game up. Give me my book, all right? 6210 South Kembark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. And I'm not playing. Peace.